right, what's up, everybody? I'm Nanners.
I'm Zero.
And we are Two Stupid Gamers. We're here at Industry City for the Industry City Summer Japan Festival. This is a really cool thing that they have here because there's already like a Japanese market. It's called Japan Village. There's like a bunch of other Japanese stores. There's like St. Mark's Comics is over here. It's a pretty cool spot. And they're doing a summer festival. There's a couple of different festivities. Now, we just got here.
Indeed we did. We had some amazing ramen. As a matter of fact, we also got some other food. Nanners, you want to bring out the drinks?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Well, he drank his, but this is mine. Asahi is a Japanese beer company, and it does, well, yeah, that's what it makes beer, but this is non-alcoholic, so I kind of wanted to see what that's like. And then our cameraman, shout-outs to Jigglypuff.
That's right.
Jigglypuff TV, picked out Ocean Bomb. You guys may recognize this. This was in our Sailor Moon video for the Summer Fighting Games, but this is the Usagi flavor. I don't know what that would...
Usagi is the character's name. This is the pomelo flavor. Now, I'm hoping our buddy Jigglypuff will enjoy it because we had the cucumber. It wasn't horrible. I tried the pear. It was pretty good. Pomelo, I'm not too sure about. So this is pretty interesting. I guess we'll have his reaction on video later.
Yeah, we will. But we can do mine right now.
Yes, let's do it. So, like Nanner said, Asahi is a Japanese beer company, correct?
Yeah, it's a Japanese beer company. I've actually never had their beer, to be honest. I prefer Sapporo. Sapporo is like way better. But yeah, here we go. It's like a sparkling grape drink.
So basically grape soda with no alcohol. Let's hear the hiss.
That's about it.
Satisfying. All right, Nanners, take a sip. Let us know how it tastes. Get a good sniff. Sniff it.
Okay, get away from me.
Yeah, chug that shit. How is it?
It's pretty good. It kind of tastes like those jelly candies, like the little jelly shots, where you got the fruit inside of them. But what I really like about this is that it's only 3 grams of sugar, whereas some of the other sodas, like even for Japan, you get like 20, 30, 40 grams of sugar. And I'm like, no, I'll take something with a little bit less. So first impression is pretty good. I like it.
Most excellent. Now, I had a peach yuzu drink. I guess we'll show a picture of it later. I was burning up, actually, while we were setting up to record, so I had to drink it.
He was on fire. He was on fire.
Quite literally, so we won't be able to show that off, but I can talk about how it tasted. Just think of like a sparkling water with a really, really good peach syrup added to it, and it creates a very refreshing, natural-tasting peach flavor soda. It was amazing. I just wish it was colder, like ice cold, like the freaking frost was accumulating on the outside. It wasn't, but hey, I still enjoyed it.
So I had some of this Ocean Bomb Sailor Moon drink, and it's actually kind of nice. It's kind of like in a citrus orange / berry type flavor. So if you're into that, you'll definitely like that. So,
and there's still plenty of other stuff to do here at Japan Village. From about 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., they're going to be having a bunch of different shows, drumming, music. This is all hosted by a Japanese voice actress, I think. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's a pretty cool thing to check out. It is a little bit crowded, but I guess that's kind of what a Japanese festival is like when you think about it. So it's pretty cool. It's nice to see something like this here in Brooklyn.
Yeah, it only makes it worse because it's in New York. Like you said, Brooklyn. So there's a lot of people that enjoy Japanese content, Japanese media, Japanese food. So of course having a mini Japanese festival here is going to attract too many people. Let's just be honest. So yeah, why don't we go check it out a little bit?
Let's do it.
I know you're so talented, but you're too much.
everyone, we're done with the Japanese festival downstairs. Now we went upstairs to an awesome place called Book Off. Now, the name might be misleading because it's not necessarily a bookstore per se. It does have a bunch of manga and a bunch of magazines, but it also has a bunch of figures and also some gaming stuff.
That's right, yeah. I think Book Off is actually a chain, and I have seen this in other places that are similar to Japan Village and Industry City. But yeah, this place is dope. I came back here like not too long ago. They have tons of great Japanese import games, so stuff that you're not really gonna find in America, like Japanese copy of Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong 64, stuff like that. It's pretty cool, and we actually picked up a couple of things because, of course, that's generally what we do. You want to start off, Zero, showing off what you got?
Sure, why not? So, you guys know me. I'm a big Digimon nerd. So when I saw that they had these gacha machine figurines, I said, I have to have them. So the first one I actually saw was a Kabuterimon one. I already have one that's like that, but then I saw this Machinedramon figurine. Now the cool thing about this Machinedramon is that it's so big, it needs to come into like several pieces. So when you get it in the gacha ball, you have to open it up and then put the whole thing together. You're gonna see footage of that in just a second. It's not super well detailed, but it's well detailed enough to make you want to get it.
Now, if you notice, it does say #1 second-hand company from Japan.
That's right. So secondhand, meaning these things were already open. So normally you would go to a gacha machine, sort of like one of those little turning machines you use with quarters and stuff like that we have here in the U.S. They have these plastic balls with figures inside. These were already open. They're repackaged for reselling because, in all honesty, if I can just find what I want and buy it that way, I'd rather do that than risk the chance of wasting my money. So I guess this is a reason why these sort of stores are popular, especially in Japan. Now, the other figure that I found was this awesome double pack. I don't know if it came like this in the gacha machine, but it's an in-training Digimon called Pokémon right over here. And then we have our boy Leomon. Again, these are very small figures. They only cost a couple of quarters, maybe $1 or $2 in Japan when you actually go to the gacha machine. So these are not going to be super well detailed, but for what they are, I think they're pretty awesome, and I can't wait to put them with the rest that I have at home.
I'm usually not a big figure guy, but I did cave on this one occasion. They had something, I've actually kind of wanted this for a while. So this is a Plague Knight amiibo. I'm a huge fan of Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is like such a dope game. So I wanted a Plague Knight anything because this character is really cool. And I saw that they had a couple of Shovel Knight amiibo. They didn't have the main character, but they did have this one. So this is from the DLC. Yeah, I guess this will be my first amiibo. I've never had one before, so I'm pretty stoked that I got this. And since it is Book Off, one of us had to get something that resembles a book. So I got myself a graphic novel. We got My Hero Academia #1. You know, I saw it. I'm like, it's only like $9. And it is the #1. I find like oftentimes when I go to graphic novels or shops that have graphic novels, when I find what I want, they don't have the #1. And since I've not already read it, I'm not gonna get 2 or 3 or 4. But they had this in #1, so I was like, you know what? I'll take it. A lot of people say this is pretty good, so I'll see what it's about, and maybe we'll talk about it on a future video.
I've actually watched the anime. I've watched the first like maybe 15 episodes. It's not bad. So if it's anything like the anime, and of course this came out first, I think you're going to enjoy it, especially because the characters are relatable and likable. And again, reading from the first issue is always best, you know? So, hell, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, now as you can see, everything is starting to wind down. The festival is indeed over. However, we had a really great time. It was really packed, so we didn't get to do too much here. But after our little discussion about Book Off, we actually ended up going in there to get some more stuff because they just have a lot of awesome things, in all honesty.
Yeah, they did. It's a really cool store.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what you got. Because I only wanted to get B-roll, but we ended up getting suckered into buying more stuff.
Yeah, this guy over here is like, oh, let's go get B-roll. And then I saw like 5,000 different things that I got. So there's My Hero, so we already showed that off. But I got a bunch of graphic novels, which like sometimes I just miss reading a manga like physically. You know, you could obviously get them digital, and I bought some recent digital ones too, but it's kind of like having it physically in your hand to read is awesome. And we were walking by the shelves and I saw, what's drrr, drrr, exclamation mark. I'm like, oh, fucking durarara. I love the anime. I'm a huge fan of the characters. We just actually also showed off a character that was in a game, in a fighting game on our summer fighting games thing. That was Shizuo in Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. So of course I had to get, they had ones, they had twos, so I'm looking forward to this.
What else did you get, buddy?
So it is a secondhand store, and unfortunately this thing is broken, but I thought it was pretty cool regardless. It's a Flower Girl Aerith. It's got a nice little stand, and unfortunately one of the legs, the leg pegs that like holds it into the foot is actually stuck inside there, but it still holds pretty well. Again, I'm not really a big figure guy, but man, there's just some cool stuff you found in there. I also got this Wario playing baseball. That's actually a gift for my buddy Rob. I think he's gonna like that. And I got one more thing. It's not like a straight figure. It's a keychain figure. This is Burner or Birder, one of the Ginyu Force, the blue guy, the big blue guy with the scouter. I wish I got him and Jace, but I saw this and I'm like, this is gonna be really cool on my car keys, so I'm gonna take that.
But wait, there's more.
So yeah, like I said, Book Off does have some really cool video game imports from Japan. I also mentioned, like, I try to stay away from that stuff because you could end up burning a lot of money, but this one was pretty cheap and it's really important and special for me. So I saw they have Valkyria Chronicles for PS3, the Japanese version. I think I have this in English, I'm pretty sure, and then I rebought it digitally, but I don't have the Japanese version, so I thought that was pretty dope. It was only $10, and I mean, I think I can play it because PS3 is not region locked, so I don't have any problem with that. But just owning this as a fan, I thought that's really cool.
As for me, I nearly bought a few more figures. I found an awesome, not holographic, I'm calling holographic for no reason, transparent Birdramon figure that I nearly caved in on. But in all honesty, I said, nah, I have another figure that I really, really want. So our buddy Frank found a penguin, but Nanners over here found another Dark Master from Digimon as a little figurine that you get in the gacha machines. So here we have Puppetmon. This short little guy might be made out of wood, might be a little small and stuff, doesn't look harmless, but man, can he pack a punch. And he was one of my favorite Dark Masters, so being able to get him as a little figure alongside Machinedramon was awesome. I'm going to love putting this next to my other figures. Book Off is a really cool place. I really do enjoy it there.
So yeah, once again, Summer Festival at Industry City in Sunset Park, Brooklyn is over. It was a lot of fun. There's tons of stuff that you could do, little festivities, lots of great food in Japan Village, and then also a bunch of snacks out here, raffles. They had tickets that you had. It was just a really fun experience for about 4 hours. You should definitely check it out. You should honestly check out this place in general if you've never been here before. If you like Japanese food, if you like Japanese culture, of course, if you like video games and anime, you can check out Book Off as well. They got St. Mark's Comics, which is really neat. So definitely come on by Industry City. It's a pretty tight place.
That's right. I don't think I could have said it any better myself. I mean, it was packed here. You guys saw the B-roll, but it was still a lot of fun. I wish I could have tried the kakigori, the Japanese shaved ice, but that line was just way too long, and I wasn't going to waste my time doing that. It was still a lot of fun. They had a nice farmer's market and whatnot. And yeah, a lot of traditional Japanese dances and some sort of samurai warrior thing that they did with kids and whatnot. That was always, that was nice to see. But yeah, if you guys have never been to Industry City, like Nanner said, come on by. It's not just Japan Village that's here. they have a bunch of other stores. So Book Off, Japan Village, those are our highlights. Those are the stores we go to. But they have other stuff. They have bars, they have restaurants. They even have, what's that place called? Hometown Barbecue. It's really nice. We recommend it. And especially when it's not packed to the brim, you'll have at least enough space to walk around and put your shoulders out and whatnot. So come on down and try it out. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to slap the like button, mash the subscribe button, and let us know what you guys thought. Have you guys ever gone to a Japanese festival? What kind of Japanese food do you like? I love okonomiyaki. What do you like, Nanners?
I like takoyaki.
Indeed. And yeah, make sure you guys tune in next time for some more awesome content.
Bye, everyone.